Hi guys, I'm David and this is Jeanette. Together we are Low Range 4x4 Adventures. For the last few years we have been doing some epic trips to amazing locations across Australia. Subscribe and like our videos and hit the notification bell to join us on our adventures. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This week we're going to do another gear spotlight. So we've been doing a fair bit of research on TPMS or Tyre Pressure Monitor Systems. Basically, we've had one in the car which we bought in 2016 in Alice Springs after we had a major tyre failure on the Plenty Highway. And we went to ARB and grabbed the first thing we could, which was internal four-way internal sensor TPMS. It's worked for 5 years basically. It's been great. Just starting to lose some of the sensors now. Batteries are failing, etc, etc. So I've been checking out what I wanted to do. So our main criteria has been we want to do a couple of things. Number one is obviously monitor the tyres on the car. We also want to monitor our trailer tyres. And I was looking into how we could monitor the pressures on the spares on the car and the trailer. Because if you have a flat and you don't have a TPMS in sensor, you know, especially if you're using internals in your spare, then you're not able to monitor that spare anymore. So we started working out, I started checking it out, and I come across this system which is AVE is the brand, made in Taiwan. It's a TPMS that can do monitoring of rotating wheels and non-rotating wheels. And the reason it can do that is it has a two-way RF communication rather than the rolling force of the tyre waking the sensor up, it going, oh hello, I'm here, and then away it goes and picks it up. So it can therefore monitor non-rotating tyres or spare tyres. So that's what we're doing. So today what we're doing is we're in Mackay and we're heading into town with the car and the camper trailer, and we're going to Bob Jane T-Marts. They've kindly offered to or allowed us to do a bit of filming while they're installing the sensors in the wheels. We're also getting a wheel alignment and rotate on the car and balance at the same time, obviously. So we're getting all that done, and yeah, so we're going to head in there now and do that. We'd also like to say,
just like to thank everyone who subscribed. Like we've got some new subscribers, so thank you, anyone who subscribed. Like it really boosts our subscribers, so thank you.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah, and we're super excited. We're going to be working in Charters Towers, so we're super excited to get up there and start exploring around that area, and putting some videos together and doing some full driving and camping in between working.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Oh, work's work. We always said that we were gonna travel and work our way around Australia, and
we haven't got very far because Charters Towers is just up the road from Mackay, but yeah, we've got some really exciting stuff planned once this job is up in about 4 months. So sort of after Christmas probably at this stage, but we should be able to do some pretty cool stuff between now and then.
Cool. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do, I'll chuck a quick unboxing in so you guys can see what's in the kit, and I'll explain a little bit about the kit we got, and it's custom. So but you can do that with Ray from Road and Beyond. He's happy to accommodate people with their needs and what they want, and this system I think pretty sure can do up to 22 wheels, so it's pretty versatile. With they use them a lot in around the world in trucks and buses and all sorts of stuff, so pretty cool. So we'll get it in, we'll get it set it all up, and take you along for the ride so you can see what we do. Hey guys, well this is the AVE TPMS that we've got to put in the car, and the trailer. So what we're going to do is just do a little quick unboxing for you, just so you can see what's in it. So basically comes in a nice package, well set up. This is the 6 internal sensor kit, but we've got extra, we paid extra to get another 3 sensors, internal sensors, so we had 9 in total, and the 9 in total gives us 5 for the car and 4 for the trailer, so we can monitor both all the rolling wheels obviously and also the spares. So what we've got in here is the little dash unit, so you can see like what's on it, or what's happening. This does temperature and pressure. And then in the box we've got standard kit, comes with cigarette lighter socket, power supply, and a couple of vent clips, so you can actually attach this to your vent if you want to, rather than velcroing or sticking it to your dash. Then you've got the Ray Jones has actually provided us with the hardwired kit as well, so I can give you guys that option and show you how that works. We also got 1 external sensor. The beauty of these is they're interchangeable. You can use internal or you can use external sensors, so which is really great. So if you have a sensor fail, you can just get it popped out and then just stick this on a normal valve, add it to the system, and it comes up. Or for some reason, if you decide you're on a long trip and you want to chuck an extra spare on the car, you can just chuck this on the extra spare as well. So that works really well. So that's an external sensor. It has the ability to be secured, so it can't be taken off and stolen. And then we've got 9 internal sensors in the box, as well as a little manual, which is actually really well written. It's got all the instructions on how it works, how to program it, how to set it up. And the one last thing that I got, which I think is great, because the programming of these, when you change your tyres around on the car, like you rotate your tyres or your tyres on your trailer, the standard process is you rapidly deflate the tyre that you want to program, and then that makes it pick up on the head unit. But they do have, as an optional extra, a little remote. And this little remote basically works in such a way that you basically get the head unit into its programming mode, which is really easy. Push a couple of buttons, and then when you want to program, say, the front left tyre, it'll be flashing on the head unit, and you just press the appropriate button on here, which I think is the B button from memory, and then that makes the sensor talk to the head unit and gets it programmed in the right spot. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's a pretty straightforward kit. We got all the options, obviously. We're just trying to give you the best view of how this all works. thanks to the boys here at Bob Jane T-Marts in Mackay. I've just about finished doing the car now with the tyres, rotation, and putting all the new sensors in for the TPMS. And they'll be onto the trailer shortly, so they're going to do all 4 tyres on the trailer, so 2 spares and 2 road tyres. So that's next. Guys, so we just finished at Bob Jane and Mackay. They've fitted all the TPMS to the car and the trailer, spares, etc. all done. So tomorrow I'll do a bit of testing on it, get them all synced up in their right positions on the screen, set up the head unit and everything. Let you know how it goes. So we'll catch you tomorrow. Hey, morning guys. So we're going to do the install and the programming of the head unit this morning. So I'll just pop this over. You've seen what's in the box obviously already, but so we've got the head unit here. I've already had a little bit of a play with it and just trying to work out where I might put it now. Obviously, because we've got cameras on the dash and we've got the phone here, which is used for our TJM Connect system, which we use for controlling all our switches and lockers and all that sort of stuff. I'm sort of limited a little bit about where I can put stuff. So, you know, like if every normal sort of setup, you know, you could, if you didn't have a camera sitting there, you could sit it on your dash like so, or you could maybe put it over in the corner here, you know, on your dash, wherever you wanted. It can't be mounted upside down because the screen doesn't flip and it doesn't have mounts on the other side. That'd be awesome, I think, in some cases, if you could mount it upside down on the windscreen or whatever, but I sort of looked at, you know, whether I could sort of fit it on the windscreen, but yeah, it's not something you can do. So due to the fact that we've got our cameras we use for all our filming and that set up in the car, we've sort of had a chat and we think we're just going to sort of set it up here. It'll be out of the view of the cameras, and it's sort of good to have it in your eye line when you're using it, so you can see, you know, like, so although it does give you an audio warning if you've got a tyre pressure issue or whatever, I think it's good to be able to have it solidly mounted and just be able to push the buttons when you need to flick through the tyres and have a look or whatever, you know. So that's where I'm going to end up mounting it. Hey guys, well, full disclaimer, I've already programmed up the unit. I've set it up on mode 6, which once you look at the instruction manual, you'll understand. So that's basically a car with the trailer with 2 axles, basically. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to go through and I'll just show you the stuff. So basically this is in the mode it works at the moment. So it cycles around through each tyre and it shows each tyre and for 10 seconds, and then it shows the pressure and temperature for that tyre and then cycles on to the next one. So that's how it works in normal operating mode. So now we'll go into function mode. You press the function button once and that shows FUN on the screen. You can basically then flick through by pressing the button to each tyre and check your readings on each tyre. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So the next thing I'm going to do is go into unit configuration. This is where you set your PSI reading and your temperature reading. So kPa, bar, PSI, or your Celsius/Fahrenheit reading. So press and hold the function button for 3 seconds. It'll show AP on the screen. And then you can use the function button to change between PSI, kPa and bar. I want to run PSI, so then I press set. It changes to AT. Then you can use your function button to go from Celsius to Fahrenheit. I want to be on Celsius, so I press set on that and back to normal. So now we're going to go into the mode selection section. So this is where you select the type of vehicle setup. So you press and hold the set button for 3 seconds and it gives you your modes, and then you can hit the function button to obviously go through the different modes. I've chosen to set up on mode 6, which gives me the car and 2 axles on a trailer. The set button, then it goes to your pressure settings. Their first pressure setting, and you can go through and just set that to what you want it to set to, up and down, or whatever. And then once you've done that, it beeps once and sets it. Then you can select yes to do your second pressure setting and go through that. So that gives you your second pressure setting, like for your trailer. Do that, and that's all set. Once you got it to that setup, then you've got a tyre pressure setting for your modes. So your first tyre pressure setting, your second tyre pressure setting. Then you assign the trailer tyres to the second pressure setting. Once you've done that, then you can mount and dismount the trailer when you're aren't towing. So you press and hold your set and function button for 9 seconds. It goes through the couple of different modes of leak tests and things like that, and then it gets to tow, yes or no, and you go, no, I'm not towing, by pressing the function button, and then the trailer disappears. Or you can, obviously the other way, if you want to add the trailer back on, you do that. So the final thing we really need to do is just quickly show you how to obviously program your sensors into the right place on the car and the trailer. So we just go in here, we press and hold the function and the set buttons for 3 seconds. It comes up with LT, which is leak test. Now as I let you guys know earlier, I got the optional remote as well. So how you use that is, you'll see now that the front left tyre is flashing. So then you just go out to the front left tyre, you press the B button beside the valve, and then the head unit beeps once and that tyre gets programmed to that point. Then you just, once you do that, it'll flick to the next tyre in sequence, and you just go right around the vehicle and just keep pressing the button to program each of the sensors in the right position on the screen. So guys, I hope this has been really helpful for you guys. If you're interested in this is a fabulous system. If you've got a car and a caravan and you're traveling around the place, want to keep an eye on all your spares, all your trailer wheels, all your car wheels, it's a really good setup. The best way to probably get the best information on this is contact Ray Jones from Road and Beyond. I'll drop his website address on the screen here, and also his contact number. And if you guys, I'll put them in the comments as well. If you guys want to get a good unit that's going to service you really well and give you all the information you need, get on to Ray. He'll look after you. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and chuck us a thumbs up. And we'll catch you on the next one. We've got a few things planned now, so we'll see you soon, guys. Bye.